comes out. I'm gonna say who we're talking about first, which this could be you or a person in your energy or connected to you somehow. Roles can be reversed, all that, but we're gonna do the who first so you'll know if this resonates with you. That way you already know if you think this reading is for you, okay? So I hope you guys are having a good night. I don't know when you're watching this, and all my readings are timeless, so whenever you come across this reading is when it's meant for you to find. And also take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Like I said, roles can be reversed. I could be talking about you, but it could be a person in your energy, but you'll know yourself. I don't really know, I don't know your life like that, but you'll know if it's for you or not. If you like this video, make sure you like, share, subscribe to your friends, lovers, homies, you know what I'm saying? I need the view time, so it would help out a lot. I appreciate it. Plus, liking the video and stuff like that, I can pick up more on your energy for the next video by like connecting with me some way, okay? And I do personal readings also, text, phone call, live, all that. I mean, I do it all. It doesn't matter. Just email me, queencarmatero@gmail.com. Okay, so we're gonna find out who this reading is gonna be about. It already said S, but I feel like I wasn't ready. All right, we're gonna find out who this reading is about. Let's start fresh. Who is the who? What does Spirit need us to know? What does Spirit, the Divine Creator, need us to know? That was like a whole pile. So I mean, if it's a couple, I'll take it, but I want it to be a clear message, Spirit, a clear message for the whole collective. To start with a C. Someone could be a Gemini. Someone's name could be Rico. Or I hear there could be something about like, what did the Rico law, or what is it, that trial? I don't even remember it right now. Someone's name could be Roxy, Rachel, Ray, Yolanda. Someone is a rebel. Somebody is dominating, power-hungry, masculine. We'll get a couple more. Who, Spirit? And if it's not a Gemini, they also could just be a sociable person, like a busybody, someone that's a good business person, or someone that worries a lot. Yeah, someone could be a fire sign, preferably a young fire sign, or it could be someone that's impulsive, has a short fuse, but they're spontaneous. They may speak bluntly, or someone could be showing up in your life that has inspiring information, like maybe this video or something, which I have fire in my chart, but I think, yeah, I'm Leo rising. And I am blunt sometimes and impulsive, but Earth. I talked about this over the summer, that a King of Earth, actually that video went really popular, that a King of Earth was like, a Pentacles was like gonna come in someone's life. Yeah, they're an animal lover, hard worker. They're comfortable with every status. They have a big heart. They could be wealthy, or they could be a farmer, or maybe they just like to grow weed or something. I'm just kidding. Kelly, Quran. Someone could, I just saw 555. Someone could, like, read the Quran. They could be connected with that religion. That was the first thing I seen on here. Kim, Kylie, Kira, Camilla, Keith, get two more to make it even. I'm like weird like that. Who is the who? Wow, this came out. And look, I said two, and then I accidentally grabbed this. Or it was like at the top. Yeah, someone could have braids or dreads, and someone could have neck tats, okay? And at the bottom, we have C again. Someone's name could be TT, Clark, Carrie, Colvin, Cynthia. Yeah, someone could want to have a public adventure because somehow that was in this pile. It's not supposed to be. That's supposed to be in my love readings. Don't ask. But yeah, we're gonna do love readings next. I'll do the personal messages after. At the bottom, we have you attract what you are, which whatever energy you put out into the world, that's what you're gonna get. Like, I'm picking up, okay, this reminds me of a reading I never got to post because it got corrupted, but I was talking about twin flames. I just saw 991. Like, someone asked for, like, prayed for, manifested their person and received it, right? But they received it when they were in that certain frequency vibration, and you'll receive that, okay? When you're ready and you're at that vibration, okay? Because they can meet at that frequency. They have their own twin, twin soulmate, whatever you want to call it, undescribable magnetic telepathic bond between two people that I believe share the same soul at some dynamic. But when they're at the same frequency, they're able to meet. But if someone veers off that frequency, the person that's at a high frequency, most of the time they won't lower their energy down with them. I'm getting like tingles right here, and I saw something, so I feel like someone's loved one is like showing up because it's cold now. It's beautiful. It's like someone, if you've lowered your energy, that could be why you don't feel connected with this person anymore. I don't know why that's relevant. Yeah, I feel like maybe someone has lowered their frequency, so it caused a disconnect. Maybe you're wondering why you're not getting the communication, like the telepathic communication anymore, or like you can't pick up on it, or something like that. I'm getting, maybe you can't pick up on it like you used to, and it could be that your frequency has changed. But once you raise your vibration or your frequency again, it will come back. And yeah, I guess that's relevant for someone. Maybe you're like, what happened? Like, maybe this isn't a connection, where did it go? It could be a really strong connection in the 5D, but you also have to have that real life connection also. And that could cause people to veer off a little bit also. But the more and more it veers off, then that telepathic part gets disconnected. You'll still be able to pick up on their energy, but you won't be able to. If anyone's ever experienced it, then you know what I'm talking about. I've only experienced it twice, which with one person that was my best friend that passed away. I had a telepathic connection with them, and they're like the they send me a lot of signs now, so I guess we're still connected. And I don't know, I'm picking up that they sent a divine connection for me, but the color yellow could be significant. Um, uh, so that could also happen with friends too. If you have a special past life connection with someone, even as a friend, you can get that same telepathic thing too. Just like with twins and stuff like that, like real twins, they have that. And they don't even have to be spiritual, but I don't know why you're meant to know that. But yeah, if you've been wondering why you're not picking up, maybe that's what's like making things stagnant, like because you're just confused or not knowing if that connection is still there. It is. Um, they like if you're the one that veered off, then they can still pick up yours clearly, like as clear as before. Yours will veer off because you're not at the frequency to pick it up, to hear it, to see it, to, you know, dream it, because you're not vibrating to pick up the messages. But you're still getting them. You're just not seeing it, hearing it, feeling it because you're somewhere else. Like you're at a different frequency doing something else. So it's still there. And they can still see it clearly if they haven't veered off. So whatever you're doing or whatever, they pick up on it, and it doesn't change anything, you know, because when you have that connection, it's so divine and it's so godly that it's like you see them through God's eyes, and that's a deep connection. And if you have one of those, yeah, keep it and appreciate it, and be grateful because it's amazing. And yeah, a lot of people, you know, they're not ready for it, and when they're not, that's okay too, because it'll just find you again in the next life. So I don't know who's meant to hear that, but you can never make the wrong decision. Like, you know, if you know, if you passed up a twin like 10 years ago and you don't know where they are now and all that, like, don't regret it. Like, because there must be something still that you have to learn before you connect with them again. And they, believe me, they will always find you in every life. They'll find you again, and you'll have another chance. So don't regret, don't feel bad. Um, like, never regret your choices because everything you go through makes you who you are today. And if you never went through anything, you wouldn't be the great, like, inspiring, strong person that you are right now. So, you know, yeah, like, you're awesome. And I'm literally never like emotional like that. Like, I'm pretty good at, you know, straight face. Usually, I just saw 1818. I'm usually pretty good at hiding, you know, what I'm going through or deep down, but I don't know. It's like all this moon stuff has really been uh, draining me with all this like emotional stuff. I don't know how water signs do it. Yeah. So let's get into it. Okay, what about these people that I mentioned, or the people in their energy? What about them? Somebody may be in a separation or wanting to get one. I have a blank card, so yeah, with the separation, someone's not communicating. Yeah, there's something going on with your life purpose, or you're trying to find your life purpose, or you're discovering your life purpose. 12. I made this card, and you know, yeah, someone could be dealing with. It's funny because when I made this card, I was wanted to put F, but the way I'm seeing this is someone is dealing with this. Like, someone could be an undercover, like, someone could be like, yeah, like someone could be posing as a worker or a lover or something like that. And yeah, like, yeah, someone could be dealing with the police or have had interactions with the police recently. Oh, yeah, switch up routine. So you're being followed by something, someone. I said something, yeah. It could be. You could be being followed by an entity, and you could feel like you're like haunted or like bad things are happening or something like that. Cleanse your energy. I just got the chills, so I feel like maybe you do need cleansing. Say a prayer, take a salt bath, stay away from negative people. People that are always like negative Nancy and all that. Sorry, Nancy, if anyone's a Nancy, sorry, but you know the saying. But if you're around those people, like steer clear of that. People that are always like, they know that you got to go to work that day and or the next morning, and they're like, come on, it'll be fine. You know, no, they don't want what's best for you. If they did, they'd say, oh, well, when are you off? We'll party on that day. Things that are important to you, and it's and they don't see how important it is to you, and you may fall for it and be like, yeah, let's go, but then like it's starting to become every time I'm picking up, like every time you're about to do something important for yourself, like you're there, all of a sudden that's when everyone wants to hang out. It's like, but y'all didn't want to hang out the whole time. I didn't have nothing to do, but now everybody wants to hang out and smoke or whatever, like right when they know I'm trying to, like, I got, like, I need to go to work the next day or whatever. And but if you say no, they're all like, oh man, like you're whatever, and like, so well, I am then, but guess what, y'all gonna be looking dumb when like I accomplished my goals and you still sitting here doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So don't feel bad or like feel like you put, you know, be like bitching out or whatever, because at the end of the day, like, they're bitching out on their goals, for real, for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're obviously scared to accomplish goals. They're scared to become something better. So, I mean, everyone likes to party, and ain't nobody better than the other. But when you start seeing that every single time, your circle is like trying to, nah, come, do this. Like, no, they're not your friends. Like, they just afraid that you're gonna get there before them. And I know I've met people like that. Like, they were my friends, but if you're starting to notice a pattern and like your goals are slacking and things aren't getting done and you feel drained, and it's not worth it. Believe me. Yeah, someone could be having a money loss, or they could have lost money recently. Someone could be getting some type of news or on the news. Someone's trying to play the blame game. So they're blaming other people for what they did. I'm getting, and that's some type of news that's coming in, that someone's going to be like, oh, so and so did this. And I'm picking up that it's the person saying that. Someone stole from you with the money loss, and they're trying to point the finger to someone else when really it's them. I'm picking up. Yeah, someone's all in their ego. Yeah, I don't know which way this was. So someone's trying to, like, someone's so in their ego. Okay, I'm picking up that someone's so much in their ego that they always think you're challenging them. when you're not. Like, you don't even know there's a challenge, but like they always think it's a challenge. So it's like, who's gonna text first? Like, and like the other person's not even like thinking like that, but like the person in their ego, they're always like, oh, they're not texting because like they're trying to see who's gonna text first. Like, but the other person's like not even thinking about that. They're just like, you know, I don't want to bother them, so I hope that I'm always the one that bothers them, so I hope that they show some effort too. So they may wait it out, but somebody will eventually, probably the one not thinking it's a challenge, will probably end up texting first anyways, because they don't realize there's like a challenge going on. But, or someone wants to challenge you, or maybe someone wants to fight because they're up against, like, or they're trying to go for the same thing, third party energy, or someone's in their ego try to blame someone else, spread gossip. Okay, someone's in their ego trying to like spread a story or gossip around, like whatever happened, it's their fault. And everyone has a side to a story, and everyone's story has a bad guy. So it's like, but someone's so much in their ego that they're trying to spread the gossip and blame someone else before anyone says it, and it could make them at fault or something like that. And that's like a challenge. Like, the challenge is to like get their side of the story out before it even comes out, so that way they want everyone to know that it was the other person or something. Like, they don't want to look bad, they don't want to look like the bad guy, so they're like quick to tell their story first, because they want to make sure that no one thinks they're the bad guy, but they might be the bad guy. Yeah. Someone's emotionally unstable, their mask is going to come off, or your mask is going to come off. Something significant could be about like little kids, or a baby mom, baby dad, because I kept hearing like parents and little kids talking, or it was cute. Yeah, there could be, yeah, and we talked about the cops. Yeah, there could be something about a crime scene, or someone's putting up boundaries. Someone's not letting someone in. Someone's cutting someone off. Maybe that's causing the person to be emotionally unstable, and then their mask is going to come off because they're going to end up like acting out or doing something, acting out somehow. So like the mask they're putting on, like maybe that they're unemotional. And I was talking about that at the beginning. So maybe there's someone that's, you think is completely like unemotional and doesn't care about something, but something is going to, maybe they feel like they have a challenge, or like someone's taking their place or something, and then they're gonna become emotionally unstable, so it's gonna cause their mask to come off because they can't hold it in any longer. Yeah, someone's getting some, yeah, that could be triggering motivation for this person to finally express how they feel. We was talking about expressing feelings at the beginning. Yeah, because it's all about the quality, not the quantity, okay? Maybe someone has a lot of options and they're realizing that having more isn't better. Like, it feels more, it feel like more feel having more of it or options actually feels less. Something about more feels less, but the quality of the person they're realizing is like it fulfills all those places that's needing to be fulfilled. Yeah, yeah. Someone could be trying to put up a roadblock or block this situation. Um, yeah, by blackmailing, like someone's trying to block something, this connection or whatever it is we're talking about or whatever. Yeah, they're trying to blackmail the person to, eh, like, that's the roadblock, so they can't get this quality person or job or thing. Um, but it's gonna backfire. The blackmail is gonna backfire. So, whatever this person says they have against you, I wouldn't worry about it because it's probably not even like whoever you're worried about, whatever the blackmail is, they probably don't even care about it or something. Yeah, it's making the situation is causing someone to feel like they're losing hope and that they're disillusioned. Okay, which could be you or someone else, or someone's losing hope about the blackmail working because they're realizing it's not affecting you, or that you're not scared of it or worried about it. So they're like losing hope that it's not gonna work, or someone's losing hope that it is gonna work because they're getting all these roadblocks and blockages from coming together. So they're starting to lose hope. But Spirit says you attract what you are. So I'm picking up the blockages. Man, I wrote that in my book actually. I got it from Magnetize Yourself. She said yesterday the blockages are protection. Yeah, so you attract what you are. So if you're on a different frequency, it can cause situations to create a blockage to protect the person that's at a higher frequency from joining a person with a lower frequency. So Spirit is telling you to raise your vibration, raise your frequency, which means get away from people that are making you feel bad or bring you down or making you think negative. Um, like cleanse that energy. If you have to stay close to people like that, try not to interact as much, or like don't try to avoid situations that will cause them to rub that energy off on you, I should say. I don't know if I explained that right, but like don't like feed into it to where you're getting that negative energy towards you, because it will lower your vibration. And that's why they say energy vampire, because someone that's um, bringing you down or making you sad, or not even making you sad, but like they're always just negative around you. Um, like like I said, negative Nancy, or they're just always in a bad mood, or there's always chaos around you. Like, yeah, you need to go somewhere quiet. Um, yeah, cleanse and like try to find a quiet space. Um, and just say you don't want to be bothered for a little while and try to like bring your energy back. Meditate, pray, and maybe just sit in the silence for a little while, and it could help raise your vibration. Also, certain frequencies and sounds you can look up on YouTube that could help with. You could just search like frequencies to raise my vibration and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, yeah, because they're doing foul play all around you, so like their frequencies off. Like, yeah, someone, yeah, there's some foul play going on around you, or like your energy is negative or low because you're doing foul play, and that's also, it will lower it automatically if you're doing things that you're not supposed to, or not only that, but like you can't go chilling with these lower vibrations and think that your vibration is going to be high. Like, if anything, you might catch a, they call it like sexual transmitted demon, because like if they're very low vibrational or whatever, like you can get like their demons or like entities that are attached to them from their low vibrational activities by having encounters with you. It could transmute to you, um, because you connected with their energy. Yeah. I don't know why that was relevant. Yeah, you may feel very drained and burnt out. The spirit is telling you to conserve your energy. Yeah, if you want to, especially if you're trying to bring it back up, because if you're burnt out, yeah, your energy is going down. You're draining your energy, just like an energy vampire would. Okay, so don't try to overwork yourself. Don't try to do too many things in one day. Like, especially if you know they're all gonna be like chaotic and busy and like so much going on. Like, yeah, you got to do what you got to do, or you might have to go to like a busy store and stuff like that, but don't go to like 5 busy stores that day and then you're and think you're not going to be burnt out when you get home. You're going to have to like bring it back, rest and cleanse and all that, to like get all those energies off, to like raise it again. Like, even like those situations can lower your vibration, just so you know. Like, it's not only just like negative people around you, but just like even like going in public with the big crowds, like all those energies, especially if you're spiritual and or empathic, like you can absorb those, and you have to be careful with that, because you could absorb other people's energy that's not yours, and you could confuse it with your own, thinking, you know, that it's like just you feeling sad, depressed, and whatever, but you really could be picking up someone else's energy. Or you could have like someone, like how I said the negative, like if someone's real negative, or like, or someone's angry around you, then like you can pick up that energy, and then you're realizing like you're all of a sudden angry and you don't even know why, because they like rubbed off on you. And that happens, like if you ever notice, and I just saw 4004, like if like you're in a home and like one person gets mad and angry and whatever, it can like rub off on the other people around. Next thing you know, the other one's like bitching and complaining, because they're like, it like somehow it's like a whole domino effect. Yeah, there could be something about a domino effect, or maybe someone's playing dominoes or ordering dominoes, eating pizza. Something about a chain reaction. I just heard a chain reaction. Chain reaction. Someone's strategically trying to do something for something else to happen, for something else to happen. But if it's a complicated result, then I could see that. But I'm getting that you're making things more complicated than it needs to be. I don't know what it is I'm talking about, but best thing to end it on. And I just saw 4114. This is a good last card. When when the mind is confused, follow your heart. Does it make you feel good? Does it make you happy? Does it make you feel unsettled? Okay. I'm getting does it sync with your goals? Like, say if it is a person, it's like, do they like, could I align them in? What's the end goal? Like, do you both support each other's goals? And if the path is like way away from the goal that you have in mind, then it's probably not for you. But if you think it's something that could um, mesh with your goals or each other's goals, and you could be realistic with it, like, you know, if like you're really career driven, is the other person really career driven? Because if they're not, then they're just going to, they're gonna have that empty time to like take away from your, time for your career. Like if you both have like career goals, and where you both have like your own business, or like y'all have those things to focus on, but if like the other person just wants to sit at home and do nothing or something like that, like that's not really gonna align, because of the fact that it'll affect, like, when you're trying to focus on your career, then they'll just be they won't have nothing to focus on, so then they'll be, I don't know, I'm getting like bothering you while you're focusing on your career. But if both people have like something to focus on, then they still come together. But you know if you're really career driven, then you want someone else that's really career driven, um, and stuff like that, which you could still want to combine, you know your personal. But I don't know, it's like something with aligning your goals. Like, they don't have to be the same, but it's like, does this person's long-term goals, like, do they mesh well with what I'm trying to do with my life? And if not, then it's probably not the right path. But like, say they're not really career driven as you are, but they like to go to like, uh, I don't know. Let me think of an example. Like they're part of a bowling group, like 3 times a week or whatever, and who knows. But that's still, they make time for hobbies and things like that. Like, if you like time with your friends, then you should have someone that's likes time with their friends, because if not, then there's gonna be like an issue there. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but yeah, like, maybe whatever the situation, maybe you need to gain more information. Um, if it's a person, maybe you need to get to know more of them. Uh, but if you don't get to know more of them, then you really won't know. So that could be relevant, whatever frequency and whatever you're vibrating. Those are the type of friends and people that are going to be drawn to you, and they're drawn to us because we're at the same vibration. And just like when you ascend and you're at a different vibration, it just naturally, you end up leaving situations behind. Not that you don't like them, or like like or love them, or like anything like that. It's just, you're on another frequency, so it just, you can't connect because you're on different levels of life. It's hard to explain, but which they can still like ascend and then become on that level, and like you can still like call them on the phone, like, hey, but it'll be different because you're on different levels. Like, you're not the old you, or like, but like your friends may still be at the same level, but like when you ascend, and it's like those things don't interest you anymore. Things that used to be like the funnest things for you to do start becoming like boring and not interesting anymore. And that's a sign of like almost like ascension, because you're not meant to be in that position anymore. Like it's it's like spirit, or like our body, or like all that connected. It's like it's telling us that we're we're done here. Like, I don't know why I heard we're done here, but someone could be leaving behind old friends or something like that, and they could feel bad about it, or but which it hurts you, and it hurts the people or whoever. I've had to distance from like people that I was close to and everything. I don't hate them. I still love them, but it's like I'm on a different frequency, so it's like when we talk about different things and stuff, like we don't connect the same. Like we still can connect on a different level, but we can't connect in like their hobbies are like things that I may have loved at one time, but they don't interest me anymore. So the things they like to do, I don't like to do anymore. So it just kind of just drift off. And it's not that anyone wants to like purposely leave behind anyone, but you know, when you feel bored or unsatisfied, or you know, it pushes you to be like, I think there's more out here for me. Not like saying just go move on or anything, but like it's like that particular setting. It could be the place, a person, an environment, a neighborhood, a state. Um, Whatever it is, it'll start becoming like unsatisfying, or like that hobby isn't fun anymore, but you used to love it. It's like you've ascended on another level to where now different things are in, like really fun for you that didn't used to be before, or I don't know. But those are definitely like telltale signs that you're meant, like you've already completed that path. Like you've learned what you needed to learn. You know, it, I mean, we're done here. Like, it's weird, but that's like our body's way of saying, like, you've learned what you need to learn, but you're still in this situation, but it's not getting, it may not even get worse, but it doesn't move forward. It's like stagnant, boring, mundane, unsatisfying. Which, if it's like a marriage or something and you've been together for tons of years, yeah, you should try to, maybe spice it up, or try to see if there's a way to make it unboring, or like maybe your spouse will want to ascend with you. Maybe you both need to ascend to another level, and you could say, hey, like, I think we should do more. Like, maybe we should go do these other hobbies together and stuff like that. And that really could work, um, for you both to ascend together. And really, marriage, that's what it's about, is supporting each other when you are stagnant and down, and when someone's lacking off, to pump them up and support them. And that's what you're supposed to do for your spouse. But if one person is ready to like ascend and the other person isn't, that's when it becomes a problem, and that's when it's kind of becomes done. But you should always try to, whatever's best for you. But if you veer off, if they don't want to come with you, then You shouldn't stop your progress just because they choose not to, and it's not, you still can love them, but you got to do what's best for you. And yeah, we're all in control of our own lives, and we create our own happiness, and no one loves you like you do, you know? No one has your back more than you. No one feels what you feel. No one knows your heart like you do. No one knows your pain like you do. And always trust yourself. Trust your own intuition before anyone else, any tarot reader, any friend, parent, whatever. Trust yourself and your inner knowing within. Go to a quiet space and say what do I want? What does make me happy? And then just don't like think really hard, like what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Like no, just feel, feel, feel it out, feel it out, and you'll know. Yeah. So I really hope this helped, and I love y'all. Talk to y'all soon.